you're here. Welcome. I'm glad you decided to come along. It's not often I get free time like this, and I wanted to spend it with you. So, how was your day? I see. I'm glad you're here with me now then. Are you ready for dinner? Awesome. I told you to come hungry, so I hope that you like everything. What? No! I promise the food is going to be good. At least to my standards, I think it's pretty nice. It's just, everyone has different standards and preferences. Here, have a look and tell me what you think. Looks good? Great. I know you've probably had a lot of good food during your travels, so I hope it compares. Oh, speaking of your travels, how are things outside of Inazuma? I know it may be a strange question, but I haven't left the border in so long that I think I'm starting to lose touch with the outside world. Leo was good. Mondstadt is good. Well, that's great news. It must be nice getting to travel around like that. I'd join you someday, but duty calls here too often for me to uproot myself and leave for a while. I mean, can you imagine how filthy things may get at the Yashiro Commission headquarters? I'm joking. But really, things have been so busy recently, I'd love for a chance to get away from it all, if I'm honest. No, I love the work. It's just that there's a lot to do. I mean, I'm more than the housekeeper after all. I do all kinds of things for the people here. If I just left, then... Huh? You think I should take more time off? Well, if I'm honest, I've been thinking about it recently. I know if I ask, Miss Kamisada would give me the time I request as soon as she could without asking many questions. But sometimes it's hard to bear the thought of leaving everyone here to fend for themselves while I'm gone. What? You think people are too dependent on me? I digress. I love working with everyone here in Inazuma. I get to see the good, the bad, the ugly, and all the fun things that come in between them. It's so rewarding to see people enjoying the things you've worked so hard to get. Speaking of, do you like the food? I made it with love. Huh? Yeah, I made it all. I wasn't sure what kind of cuisine was more to your liking, so I made all the food I knew how to. Okay, maybe not all of it, but most of it. I at least tried to include some elements of every dish I could think of at the time. I've never been to Liyue though, so if your favorite food is there, I wouldn't know where to begin. Especially with their deep culinary history. That probably takes years of practice. Do I want to go? I mean, I'd love to, but I'm not sure I have much of a reason outside of that. If you were to take me on a trip someday, the first place I'd want to go would be Mondstadt. Why? Well, it's no big secret, so I guess I could tell you. I'm actually from Mondstadt. I know you'd never guess it. Outside of my hair color, not much about me resembles Mondstadt at all. What do I mean? Well, if I somehow managed to get within 12 feet of a bottle of wine, you might find out. Yeah, I know. A Mondstadter who can't handle alcohol. That doesn't seem too likely. Yep, here I am. Maybe that's one of the reasons I've been hesitant to visit recently. I'd love to share a drink with you, though. A small one, of course. You're willing to take me to Mondstadt? Really? That'd be nice. Traveling with you sounds like a load of fun. Well, you never did tell me if you like the food. You do? Wonderful. I'll send my compliments to the chef. I'm teasing. Really, though, I'm glad you liked the food. I spent a lot of time preparing it for you, so I'm proud of myself. Do I cook for the Ashro Commission? Well, if there's a big event, I may help out here and there, but usually they get things catered. I do make meals for smaller things, though. Group get-togethers are a personal favorite of mine. Perhaps you can join Miss Kamisato and we can do something together. I'm sure she would love to meet you. She knows all about you, after all. Yeah, I talk about you sometimes. I'm good friends with the heads of the Kamisato clan, and I tell them about a lot of things that make me happy. So, of course, they would know at least a little something about you. Sharing good news brings people together. Are you shocked? By which thing? The fact that I am friends with Miss Kamisato? I get that reaction a lot. I promise you, she is just as kind of a friend as she is a leader. I think the two of you get along quite well. Why do I address her so formally? Well, for the most part, it's out of respect. But it's also got something to do with the fact that the two of you have yet to meet. I don't want to spoil introductions before you get to meet. But that just about sums up our relationship. Does that answer your question? Oh, that wasn't the shocking part? Well, what was then? The fact that I talk about you? Well, I guess that I understand that. Truth be told, I like you. You're a great friend, and I only have a few of those. Although I'm considered the fixer around here, the title can only give me so much respect. To a lot of the Inazuman people, I'm nothing but the Kamisato clan's errand boy. But you didn't see me that way. You never looked down on me or expected any favors. You've just let me be, well, me. I'm grateful and really happy to have you around. So of course I tell my other dearest friends. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't teased for how often I talk about you, but I can't help it. When I told them you agreed to come out to eat with me tonight, they went as far as to offer me money to take you. They treated it like I was, going on a date with you, and got really excited. I told them all I needed was the tea house, and they agreed. No questions asked. I'm really thankful for the opportunity. I should make them some good food when I return. What was that? Did you say this feels like a date? Well, I didn't see it when they brought it up, but with you here in front of me, I think I understand what they were trying to say. Does it really feel like a date, though? I hope that doesn't make you uncomfortable if it does. I really just wanted the chance to cook for you, and... You like it? Really? I wasn't expecting that. Someone enjoying the idea of being on a date with me. Even the idea sounds strange. That's not to say I don't like it as well. If I'm being honest, I didn't want to admit it, but when they joked around about it being one, it did make me wonder what taking you out on a date would really be like. If you want, we could consider this one. Well, yeah, I think you're neat. So, I guess you could say that going on a date with you is a goal of mine someday. If I could say that goal has been accomplished, I'd be really happy. Alright then, that settles it. Today marks our first date. Does that mean we're dating now? I mean, of course it does, but I guess what I'm really asking is, does that mean we're together? Not the here kind of together, but the together kind. You know? Maybe? Okay, I'll take it. Is this news something you're comfortable with me sharing? It's a little more personal than the other things I've told them, so... You want to wait until things are official? All right, I can do that, no problem. If I really have a chance of being with you, I don't want to mess it up. I know you're an awesome friend, so it'll be nice if I can consider you more than that. That does make this next question harder, though. It's nothing bad. I was just wondering, since you've finished your food, does this mean it's time for you to go home? If it is, I could walk you there so we can spend more time together. You're feeling tired? Well, you did yawn earlier. All right then. Let's get you home, sweetheart. I can call you that, right? Yes? Okay, good. Then grab your coat and I'll walk with you. Let's get you to bed, sweetheart.